it just looks very Italian.
Did you pick up a grout float and start doing the grouting or anything?
I looked at a tool, and they escorted me out immediately. They were afraid I was going to touch it.
Don't even want you looking at it. Yeah.
You know,
very nice.
I showed off. I told them I knew the difference between a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver. I just thought I'd show my knowledge.
So yeah, the owners over there are very detail oriented. So all the tiles, everything is strategic.
They're beautiful. The first thing I noticed, what is it? Italian tile, or what is with the tile? It was beautiful.
I mean, it looks great. You're gonna have to ask Natalie. She's the one who's done all the sourcing for us and everything.
Oh my gosh!
Tile pieces can be expensive, and they do import them from like Spain and Italy, and tiles made from all over the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think there's some imported there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
So what's new on the horizon with unique development these days?
I mean, we have some jobs coming up here in the spring. I mean, it's always obviously that time of year, finishing up jobs. We have a couple O'Reillys that we're looking at. Some developments in Lakeshore area.
Yeah, and you did the O'Reillys. Didn't you do the one in Beeville?
So we did the one in Beeville. We did the one in Central Square.
I remember that.
Yeah, so we done two of them. We're trying to get back on their bidders list.
Sure.
Just so we're approved with them. Yeah. We had some transition with employees. Sometimes
people know that.
The bids get lost in the formal employees inbox. So we're trying to get back in with them to try to get that back up and running. Get those.
How different a project O'Reilly's, which to me is I don't know, a lot of concrete and some things, and Joey's
a lot of rats.
Or Elementary. They're very, 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 very
different. O'Reilly's is a lot more known. You know a lot more going in. Your bid's a lot closer to. There's going to be some change orders, but it's going to be a lot closer to what the final product is.
No big surprises.
Yeah, there's not going to be any huge surprises unless you demo out like ceiling and there's stuff up there that you didn't even know about. We had a project where this was downtown Syracuse where we demoed out a ceiling. There's a floating staircase.
Oh my God.
in the ceiling, yes. So then, and it was in a basement, so we had to get in there with had piece by piece cut it out. So it's just like things like that those are the change orders you're going to kind of see on those jobs, just things that you don't see off the bat.
Right. Does that make it fun or troubling or somewhere in the middle?
Well, somewhere in the middle, I guess. It's so you see something different every day. It keeps the job exciting.
Right.
But yeah, then you have to figure it out because, then a lot of times the owner is like, doesn't want to pay a change order.
Right. Well, why would he?
Yeah. But there's no way we can actually include that in our initial bid, based on drawings. So that's always the fun part. No, not the fun part, but the part where you have to go back to the owner and be like, listen, there's no way we would have had this covered.
Correct.
So, and then it's a lot of times they don't fully understand that, or, it takes a little talking through to actually get them to understand that.
In 2026, will you be expanding your employee base?
We've already expanded. I mean, historically, it's been my dad and two other people. I mean, I think right now we're at 8. I think we're in a good spot right now until we can kind of get proven, higher revenue streams.
Right. Okay.
But the resume is really long.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen the projects that you've done, and I've known your dad forever, literally from the 80s and projects. I mean, back into the Hyde's days when they expanded, and the different projects around the upstate area. A lot of stuff. But are you looking at bigger projects? I mean, do you want
Yes, I mean, like IKEA's. I mean, those are the type of projects.
How big is that? How mig? How many square feet was it?
I think like 82,000 square feet.
That's huge.
I mean, for them, that's small. They're like that's their big build outs are 250,000 square feet. But this is the new model they're going to. So now we're in with them. We're on their list. So hopefully those bid opportunities start to come through.
Why do people choose you?
Because we're unique.
that's a platitude, but yeah. So in all seriousness, because you can't swing at a cat, not at a contractor. It feels that way anyway. They're everywhere.
We're honest. We look at it more as a partnership. That's how my dad's done business his whole life, and that's kind of what even through this transition from, taking to the second generation, that's the part that I'm trying not to lose. That's the part that really what truly makes us unique is you're working with a partner, you're working with someone who's honest, what you're getting. You're getting a partnership and not just someone's just gonna
ram something through.
Yeah, and especially with change orders and stuff, that's where
Explain what a change order is.
So a change order is, you bid a set of drawings and it's something that's not defined on the drawings that comes up during a project. And a lot of times presenting that change order to an owner, if you already have that pre-established relationship, they're going to trust that you're not just submitting a change order to submit a change order, because there are contractors out there that do that.
Because it costs more money if they're going to change something to pay for it.
Yes, exactly. So it's all about that relationship aspect of it that helps guide you through the project.
Okay. Like a staircase in the ceiling that you didn't plan on.
Yes.
I mean, how do you say, okay, we got to plan on that, or maybe companies put so much extra in it to cover it that they end up paying too much, right?
Yeah.
And or they nickel and dime, but you don't do either. So that's
there will be contractors that bid it really low,
right,
up front. Looks like they're the best price, but then they're going to change order you
to death
throughout the project. To death. So we try to hit that middle ground where we're trying to cover everything, but not to the point where we're going to lose a bid. So it's a balancing game.
Well, the unique development signs, people have seen them everywhere for a long time. Another project built by Unique. Unique General Contractor, Syracuse.com if you want to see some of the projects you have there. And Dan, we appreciate you joining us today.
All right. Thank you for having us.